Welcome back to another 3 Bourbonniers. This week we have a new guest that is somewhat hard to find. We have castle&key small batch weeded, batch 1. And
yes, this is a big one.
This is a big... Basically, we don't know much about castle&key. I mean, we know the basics that everybody knows, right?
We know it was an old Taylor distillery.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in the original Colonel Taylor or Old Taylor distillery. I know, they got a little bit of spark because of the neat bourbon documentary, which was on like Netflix. And
if you haven't seen it, check it out.
It's cool.
Yeah.
If you're a bourbon guy, it's stuff you know, but it's cool just to see like the faces behind a lot of these distilleries. And anyways, forget her name, but the master distiller for this company was on that show, and pretty cool. So, other than that,
what do we know about it, right? It's 100 proof weeded small batch whiskey. Like we said before, they restored the old Taylor distillery, and that's where they're making this. This was the batch number 1, released in 2022, and we scored this bottle at a raffle for $52.99. So, I mean, there's
good price.
5-year.
It's aged 5 years.
100 proof weeder at 5-year-old. That's not bad for $50.
I'm not sure what the mash bill is
good
on this. If you know it, comment it. But yeah, it's definitely one of the coolest bottles that I've seen.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get this poured, but I know one thing is for certain is that this cork is, this thing is no joke.
Yeah, she's a
Dang.
metal contraption. It's pretty cool.
Also, while he's pouring, thank you guys for getting us to 500 subscribers. We are extremely appreciative. We'd love to hear from you in the comments about any changes you want to see our channel go through. We, got the new digs, Helms Deep, and we're loving it. Hope you guys are too. But stick around. We're gonna do try by an on this bottle too. So
yeah, let you know.
We'll let you know if it's good.
Well, immediately, like very light in color. Kind of a coppery hay.
Yeah.
Kind of smells like coppery hay.
I think we said that when we first tried it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
it's got like
a grassy, like hay.
I'm like in a
hay
barn,
Musty.
I'm hearing some of them cows.
Musty basement.
Some musty basement going on.
Oh, musty basement. I do remember that.
It does smell good. I do like
it. It is very like...
It does have like some scotchy like notes.
Yeah, incredibly weedy.
Yeah, there's some like peaty, some smoky like meatiness to it. Oddly enough, that's weird for a weeder. Usually it's
it has a little zest on it. Like you can't get too deep in there. It's kind of got a little bit of heat for.
It offends.
What is the proof on this again? It's 100 proof. So like that's pretty good for.
Pretty middle of the road, yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean,
there's a little bit of cherry, like a line of cherries.
I was literally getting that as soon as you were saying it. Like the when you chew on or suck on like a Halls, like one of those cherry Halls, like I'm getting kind of that medicinal cherry.
So musty basement, medicinal
I like that.
cherry.
I like that. It kind of reminds me of like Willet musty. Like
it does in a way.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, on the nose, get that kind of that earthy.
Yeah, it's fairly oily too. Like when I'm decent skirt.
I like the nose for $50.
Yeah,
$50 weeder.
This is batch 1.
I'm impressed.
So
yeah, it's only gonna get better too. I mean, this is just their first take on what they want to do.
5 years. That seems pretty good. Pretty happy.
A 5-year for their first batch is actually like pretty old. Usually, they start with
4.
like 3-4 max. I like that they waited like an extra year or two.
Should we dive in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cream on this now.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, just splash myself in the eye again.
You always do that, dude. What are you doing?
That's a 100 proofer. It hits right where it's supposed to be. But there's
that initial spice.
It
lingers.
It's very clean.
It's oily.
It's still finishing.
It's sweet. There's even some of those like lighter fruits coming in on the back end. It's long lasting.
I think it's a vanilla bomb too. I think there's a lot of vanilla.
I do like the finish on
vanilla extract.
Wow. It seemed like it could have been the first sip. It seemed like it took a little bit to like
rev up,
to like hit those flavors. Yeah. Like it just kind of like, I don't know.
I get a lot of vanilla extract, like in a positive way, like baking.
Oh, that was quicker.
The first
I got more vanilla.
Yeah,
up front on that one.
I think it hits right where it's supposed to be, 100 proof.
That's
a nice, just like decent amount of finish, and then it's kind of tapers off. And
I think it might hit a little above like 105. Yeah, maybe 105, 110 proof. I can feel it in my chest.
That wheat. I think it's just like that prickly.
Yeah, you were mentioning prickly like spiciness.
Oh boy,
to it.
So this is silky.
We were talking about like anise today, and I'm getting like a little bit of like licorice anise finish. Like, imagine eating like a Twizzler.
Yeah.
Like that tapered off, like.
I can get along with that.
I could, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of sticks to the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
Like that kind of...
Like that, you know, you had candy in your mouth and
Yeah.
it's like that residual.
No, I get that.
I really like that nose, dude. That's a really nice, like...
The nose is good.
Yeah.
I am getting some of the hay on my third sip.
Yeah, almost like a barnyard.
Yep, I'm getting a bit of, and that kind of goes with the funk note maybe.
Yeah.
Too, that we were getting on the nose. I'm getting that slightly like towards the beginning, and then it completely washes over.
It's almost kind of like goaty, like goat cheese, like goaty.
Yeah, it's a little
like,
Barney.
Yeah, Barney.
Little gamey Barney.
Yeah,
Barney.
A little barnyard fun on this one.
Barney.
Well,
I don't know. To me, the mouthfeel too, very silky.
I do
very
like the
oily. The texture is great. I mean, it's kind of weird to say, right? So I'm gonna call it oily, but at the same time, it feels like light.
I put clean,
like you said.
Yeah, it's like.
So I don't really know why I'm getting that. It's kind of conflicting.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So I immediately would put this into like a great, just kind of any time of the week. You know, you just want to pour
Like an
something.
everyday sipper,
everyday
yeah.
sipper.
Huh.
It's
This
a great
would be
little.
an interesting thing to like make a cocktail with even. I know it's $50, but like
Right.
That's true.
like the different flavors, it could be interesting.
Should we
But
dive into it?
Let's get into it.
yeah, let's get into try by.
Try by deny. All right, Mitch, you're gonna go first. I feel like you've gone last couple.
But it's so easy to go last.
You can hear everybody's opinion.
Man, okay.
He wasn't ready.
I'm not ready, but
I just like putting him on the
Take another
spot.
sip.
yeah, you know what?
One more. Get your nose in there. What's it like?
I think I'm actually gonna go with deny on this one. Believe it or not.
I am interested.
Yeah, let's hear it.
like it's very good, but I think it's pushing towards like this category of wheaters that I think other whiskeys like. I'm getting more and more of like the hay and the funk, and to me, I'd rather just have the Willet because it delivers.
Willet rye, right?
The Willet, yeah, the Willet rye, just because it delivers more of that funkiness. Where when I'm drinking a wheater, I'm more expecting that sweet, kind of that banana-esque kind of profile, and it could just be that like Maker's 46, and we just did the Penelope the other week, the Architect.
Yeah.
Maybe just kind of spoiled me a little bit with like the sweeter flavors, but this is kind of harsher. It's kind of more approaching that typical whiskey taste that I think you can get for better at like a lower price even. So
Strong words.
I would
from a
say
strong
I'm
man.
leaning more towards a try. I'm on the like try end of that.
Don't
where,
let us
like,
pressure
late.
you out of the deny.
No, no.
Too late. You've already.
No, I'm committing to the deny. I'm just
Alright,
saying,
alright.
like, if you're interested, try these guys. You know, it's Castle and Key. It's their first time. Maybe it'll get better. I don't want to shut it down. It's their batch one. We were talking about it could get better.
I'll go next.
Spoken.
I'll go next.
Oh, now I seem like a dick. Thanks,
No.
guys.
You're fine. You don't even know what I'm gonna say yet.
I'm a buy.
You're by?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solely because, again, a lot of bourbons and wheaters and ryes, you know, you get to that $60, $70 mark, and that's pretty common. This is $52.99.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm always looking for a really stable 100 proofer, 95 proofer that, like, I don't want to just, like, blow my mouth out. I want to just have a little sipper at the end of the day.
Just wanna taste.
And this falls in that category for me. I like how the profile isn't just your typical. It is a little funky. It is a little
Yeah,
musky
you
and
like
different.
that difference, yeah.
I like the vanilla bomb. I love the nose on it. The nose is awesome to me. So I'm gonna be at a buy at $52.99. If you told me like $74.99,
Oh, no, definitely.
$65, I'm probably gonna say try or deny.
Sure.
But I think because of the price point, I also really love the story behind the brand.
It's also pretty cool, like,
Yeah.
with how fancy they, like, you know, did their bottle.
For
That it's
that
still
price,
still
yeah.
that price. It is pretty cool.
And it's a
'cause
5-year.
a lot of times they do that and they go jack it up at least $15, you know, because
Right.
it's a fancy looking bottle. So I do like that they do that.
Is this the best wheater I've ever had and the best 5-year 100 proof? No, not at all. But again, we did the Penelope Architect last You know, I would probably grab this over the vanilla VR.
Well, yeah, because that's more of the typical. You know, that's like more your.
Yeah, it's more standard. The Architect is more just.
I agree.
Exploratory, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So, anyways. All
right, Tay, you got one buy, one deny. What are you gonna do?
I'm a buy.
All right. I'm the
because I really enjoy all the sweetness up front, right? So it is very comparable to the Architect. Obviously, two different things going on. But this just gives you that like rolling around in a barnyard like hayfield type of deal, and I think that's actually pretty cool in whiskey. It's super unique. That funkiness that it brings is also super unique. It's also their batch 1. I think the price point is really good at $53. I think that's pretty amazing. I think if you're listening, maybe you can ditch the 5-pound cork and make it $42.
Yeah, right.
No, I do really like it though. I think the bottle's super sweet. It looks cool on the shelf. This is batch 1, so I'm excited to see what they do with their coming batches. But this is a winner to me. I'm a really big fan.
I did hear that they have a bourbon too, like just a classic
small batch, right?
They're small batch, and I heard that their batch 1
people hated
wasn't very good, but people were liking batch 2. So I would love to try batch 2 of this, and you know, maybe it'll change my mind.
Yeah,
you know,
if you can find it. We've never seen this bottle other than one time. We had to get it in a raffle, so I don't know. Can you guys find this bottle?
Is it allocated? I don't think it is. It's just kind of maybe it's our area.
I think they're just getting going, and there's just
not enough
the quantity
circulation. Yeah,
they're probably more like a local distillery to us. You know, that's only doing. We're like 80,000 bottles versus Buffalo Trace that's doing hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah,
man, that's good though. Probably. I just finished my sip, man. I'm happy with this bottle, really. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Have you gotten your hands on a Castle and Key, whether bourbon or the wheated? I'm curious. You know, do you like batch 1? I don't even know if batch 2 came out yet. If you got your hands on that, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps us out tremendously, and we'll see you in the next video.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers.